Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Irina, and in today's video I thought I would show you some clothing purchases that I've made in the past couple of months, and I thought it would be a fun thing to do, and I just wanted to share with you because I found a couple of shops that I'm very pleased with some really nice finds. But because this does include all the items I bought in the past couple of months, I do have some winter items which I do appreciate might not be of interest right now, but it will give you an idea what these shops have. And yeah, I just took advantage of their winter sales. So I'm going to start with what I'm wearing right now. So I have this jumper on with this very nice mushroom embroidery. It's got embroidery on the sleeves as well, and it's got a little cable knit through it. And this one is from Disturbia. So Disturbia is like an alternative clothing company. I think they ship in the US as well. They're not just a UK one. And I wouldn't say my style is alternative at all. But I've just had a look at their prints and they are so nice. The lines of the dresses are exactly what I'm looking for. And they have very unique prints, very moody, very witchy. And then they have these knits which are also very unique. So this one I got in the sale. It is a blend of different fibers, and it does have 10% wool, so it has like just the slightest scratchiness feeling but not too bad. And I got this one in large because it looked cropped on the model. It looked more like this. And I just wanted to fit a bit longer because I like a longer fit. It just makes me feel very self-conscious if it's a little bit more cropped because of this area, obviously. So I'll give you a little twirl. It has very, very long sleeves. That's not just because it's a large. They actually do have very long sleeves. So if that's what you're after, you're really gonna enjoy this one. And then I just want to show you the jeans. These are my favorite jeans in the whole wide world. And then these are the Miley mom jeans from George at Asda. This particular style is an ankle grazer. When I ordered these, I didn't say they were ankle grazers. I thought they would be more like a regular length. But what I love about the mom jeans from George at Asda is that they have stretch in them, so they feel extremely comfortable, especially in this area here and then this area here. I have a pear shape, so my thighs are a little bit big, my hips are a little bit big, and whenever I try jeans on, if they fit over my thighs, they tend to be very loose at the top. However, these ones, because of their style, do not. So if you have the same issues as me, because of your body shape or whatever other issue, try a mom jean style, because they do fit very nicely without gaping, really. I wouldn't say they gape at all. And yeah, my thighs fit in them very nicely. I know a lot of people say that mom jeans are a little bit unflattering and very loose, but on my body shape, as you can see, on my body type, they are not loose at all. They're actually quite fitted, and they feel like almost like wearing joggers. They are so comfortable, and I have about 4 of these from George. I have 4 different washes. I have black ones, I have a light wash, and then I have one that I don't think they do anymore. That was my first Miley mom jeans that I bought, which are slightly lighter than these, but not like completely light wash, and they are ripped as well. So I wear those for lunches out, things like that. It just makes me feel very hip and cool. And I also size down in them. So I'm usually a 14 and I get a 12 in these ones. And also they have decent sized pockets. They could do with them being maybe a little bit deeper, but they're alright. They'll do. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, the next few items are not going to be a surprise. So I have this dress, again I'm going back to Disturbia. I have bought this dress which has this kind of bodice, and then it just flares out from here. It's got ties, it's sleeves, it goes all the way up, it's got a button at the back as well. And I absolutely adore the print of this one. Okay, so this is the dress here. It has pockets, and I'm pretty sure all Disturbia dresses have pockets, which is really nice. I am really in love with this one. I don't know what else to tell you. It feels very soft and breathable. It's the mini one, so it's not like super long, but I can get away with it. Just for reference, I am just shy of 5'6", so 5'5.5" if you want. And then depending on brands, I can be different sizes. Obviously, it's the nature of the beast nowadays. So I am a 10 or a 12 up top. If I want something to fit a little bit more loose, then I'll go for a 12. If I want something more fitted, then I'll go for a 10. And then at the bottom, I'm usually a 14. But like you've seen it with those Miley jeans, I can be a 12. But normally a 14. And then for dresses, I would go for my top size, because of obviously they are a little bit looser on the hips. So I went for a 12 in this one. I think I went by the size guide, so it seemed like 12 would fit me. And I had a discount code for this one. I'm pretty sure this one is not in the sales at all. But yeah, I had a discount code for this one. I wouldn't say Disturbia is a super affordable brand for me. It's actually a little bit pricey, but when there are discount codes available, when there are sales on, I'm gonna jump at the chance, because like I said, they have really unique style. And then this print, oh, so nice. Yeah, check them out. So the next items are from another UK brand, and I have recently discovered this, just I think in January is the first time I've had the ads pop up on my Instagram and on my Facebook. And this is Brakeburn. Just like Disturbia, I wouldn't say that full price Brakeburn is in my price range, like at all. But they had winter sales on at the time, and they were really good sales. So I am going to start with this tunic, which I now have on. And I have to say, when the clothes arrive, I was so impressed with their quality. I can see why they are the price that they are, full price at the RRP. They are really well made. I can't show you on this one because I've actually put it on. I'll show you on this dress. You can see all of the items have this reinforcement at the back. So you know that I've put a lot of care into the garments, into making the garments. They've got extra paneling. So yeah, everything is made to high standards. The material feels very nice. As you can tell, the materials are high standards as well. It feels like, I've described it as hefty, as in it will wash well, it would wear well, last really well, but it also feels breathable and soft. So I'm going to give you a more widened look. So I hope I'm still in focus. So I do appreciate this one is a little bit looser. I did get this one in a 12. But I think for my body shape it still works. I can always wear it with a belt, just under this area, I suppose. I also got a cardigan. This is a floral cardigan because it's got these flowers on there. And it doubles up as a jumper, obviously. I'm not gonna try this on because it fits how you would expect it to fit, basically. And it's very soft, but also feels very warm as well. And then in the same order, I got this cord dress, which I'm not a super big fan of cord. So I was in two minds about whether about buying this one and when I try it on, you'll see why I was in two minds of whether I would return it or not, but I'll explain to it when I actually put it on. However, I have seen the design of it and I absolutely love the combination of colors. It just looks so nice. Everything is embroidered on it, and the cord itself, it is a very fine one. Very fine one. I think that's why I didn't like cord in the past, because it just felt, I don't know, just not as nice. Like the ribbed part of it was a little bit bigger, and I just didn't think it suited me a lot. But this one is very fine, and from afar you can't even tell it's cord. But I'm gonna put it on. Okay, so this one is a shirt dress. It buttons all the way down and has pockets. Another thing I've noticed with Brakeburn, again, all of the dresses, or at least all of the dresses that I looked at on their website, have pockets. And then these are nice deep pockets as well. So hopefully you can see it all the way. This one I got in a size 10, so it would fit me at the top. And I think it does fit me very nicely at the top. However, because I'm a pear shape, it is a little bit tight around my hips. I have worn it to work once already, and it seems like it's just easier to put on. So I think the materials loosened a little bit, which is a good thing, not a bad thing, because that means it fits better around my hips. I think that's a bit of the nature of cord, isn't it? You let me know, because like I said, I'm not the biggest fan because I didn't like the look of it, so I haven't worn it that much before. But if that's the nature of the material, then obviously it doesn't matter that it's a little bit tight to begin with. It's just the shape of the dress. I didn't actually realize that it would have been a little more fitted on the hips when I've seen it on the model, because obviously the models are a lot more thinner than I would be. So that was the first order from Brakeburn, and because I placed an order, I've signed up to their emails, and they told me that my size was selling out as part of their winter sales. So I couldn't, they got me, so I had a look, and my size was selling out. So I bought 3 more dresses, but this time they were even cheaper than this order, so here they are. Oh, which one shall I start with? Let's start with this one. This one is a longer dress. It's more of a midi length, and can you see a theme with the colors I gravitate towards nowadays? So there it is on. All of these dresses I got in a size 10. I was a bit nervous after the other dress, but my opinion, they fit like a glove. So, like I said, this is more of a midi dress. It has long sleeves and with elasticated cuffs, and they've got like a little bit of a different colored thread going through it, so it makes it a little bit more interesting. I like the collar. It has a button at the back. And of course, pockets. Even though this dress is more of a winter dress, the material is very, not thin, but it feels very soft and breathable. It's not the thickest, but it's not like thin, cheap feeling material, absolutely not. It feels very nice, and yeah, again, that care has gone into it. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. I feel very good in this dress. I feel very comfortable. And I really like it. Okay, this dress feels a little bit thicker material, even though looking at it, I'm thinking this one's gonna be good for pretty much every season, because I live in the north of England, so even the summers I'm not really that warm. I guess I could wear this on a cold summer's day, but definitely with a cardigan in the winter, in the spring, in the autumn. Like, this is very autumnal color wise, color scheme wise, but it could be a really nice one to wear all year round. And I absolutely love the print of this one. It's It's got some pleating here. It's 3/4 length sleeves, and then again more of a midi style, again with nice deep pockets. Like this style of dress, you might think it makes me a little bit frumpy, but I love these dresses because they are so comfortable. Again, if I want a more fitted look, I can always wear a belt. Another thing with this one, it is fully lined with this navy material, so you can even see it on the sleeve there. So I think that's why it feels a little bit more thick, but yeah, it's really nice. I'm so impressed. And the last dress and the last clothing item I'm going to show you, it is this one, which obviously feels a lot more summery, and I got it with summer in mind and with a holiday in mind. So let me put it on. This one is a lot more fitted at the top, so I don't think it makes it look as frumpy as the other ones. Again, pockets. Again, more of a midi length. It just comes like, it just cuts at the knee for me. I've got some leggings on. Obviously I'm not gonna wear it with leggings in the summer, but doesn't it just scream seaside holiday? And another little detail I wanted to show you, all of them come with some sort of branding on the outside of the clothes. So this one's got this little thing that has the Brakeburn logo. You could obviously take this off if you don't like having that on your clothes. And then other items, so for example this one has the logo like this because it's a thinner material, so it will probably pull on the material to have that logo. I'm guessing it's plastic, I'm not sure. It feels kind of like in between a plastic and a metal, but not exactly metal. So yeah, the thinner materials will have this. So just little touches like that to show the care that I put into their items and their garments. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. I have to admit that filming try-on videos, filming fashion videos, if you want to call them that, are not my forte. I kind of like struggle with angles, with which camera to use, so I've kind of experimented with different kinds, and I'm kind of learning which kind I like the best, which one's easiest for me to film, because I don't exactly have a good area in the house where I could do try-on videos other than this space. Mainly because it's a live-in house, there are stuff around. You know, it's not a huge, we don't have like huge rooms. Yeah, I'm doing my best. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you do like the clothes, or you check the brands out. Why don't you let me know down below, what is your favorite clothing brand? Maybe that's something new for me to discover, something new for others to discover. These two are my recent discoveries, Disturbia and Brakeburn. Obviously George and Asda is not anything new, but yeah, Brakeburn and Disturbia are two clothing brands that I'm very happy that I found. So thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. It lets me know. It also helps my channel. If you want to see what else I do here on my channel, I would love it if you check out my other videos. There will be some on the end screen for you to check out. If you like what you see, I would love it if you would subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. If you are subscribed, thank you very much. It really means a lot. Don't forget to hit the bell so you know when I upload. So thanks again for watching, especially watching all the way to the end, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!